Arika of Awesome here, and this week we're going to be rating every legend from F tier to S tier. Let's get into it. Rampart, the worst legend in the game. Now, before you come in the comments and say, hey, in the right hand, Sheila can be, I dropped it, bro, I don't care. The meta is push, 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 and Rampart's entire kit is let me set something up, etc., etc. Her passive, I guess, is okay. There's just no place for Rampart. I don't think you can buff her to greatness. She's just there. She's kind of fun to play, I suppose. Sheila's okay, but right now, she's the worst legend in the game. Next up in F tier is Mad Maggie, and I'm having a really hard time trying to figure out what exactly she does. Her drill is really good, but everything else, like her ball, I mean, it's really just a rotation tool to get ahead of Storm, right? Her shotgun thingy is kind of gimmicky. She spits on people and she has beef with Fuse. What does Mad Maggie do well? I'm F, just F. Surprise, surprise. Wraith in F tier, and she's gonna stay there until you Wraith mains play the game the way it's supposed to be played. I understand that she got a longer port, but that doesn't really mean anything. I mean, it's cool when you're trying to get out of zone, but you Wraith mains behavior, the insta quit, the loot goblin stuff, it has to stop. And until it does, you're down in the mud with Rampart and Mad Maggie. F. Closing out F, Octane. For every person that opened up a bin and Octane just swooped by and grabbed whatever was in there, this is for you. But seriously, Octane, his stem is just so punishment for a movement character. You get into fights, you try to get into fights and you're half health, that's just too punishing. Octane just isn't good anymore. F. Starting off our D tier, I'm gonna put Revenant right next to Octane because that's the only time he was relevant. That kind of, no, it doesn't rhyme. But anyways, Revenant just isn't good. He's always been attached to another legend. Right now, you can kind of put him with Ashe. He's just not good. His abilities, the silence is pretty good, especially mid-fight. But unfortunately, Revenant is still towards the bottom of the Apex Legends tier list. I was wrestling with Crypto between D and F, but I'm gonna put him in D. Now, his main value was being able to grab banners, and that has a lot less value because support characters can do that even after expired, which Crypto can't do. I know what everyone says, Crypto, you just have to learn how to play him. Well, Machin retired. So where is your god now, Crypto mains? No, but he's okay. He's just not very good. Crypto D, EMP strong. The drone, again, you have to sit there and kind of be able to use it. Just no. Crypto D. D tier, baby. Haha. Mid City. Not terrible, not great. We'll start with Ashe. The problem with Ashe is her ult sucks. It's just not long enough. You need to be able to get a little bit further, in my opinion. Her tether is really good, especially in closed spaces. Closed space with an R99 and a tether, that person is probably dead, but her ult is just not that strong. Her read deathbox thingy is kind of gimmicky and stupid because if a team is around you, I suppose that you should hear them, right? But Apex audio is kind of bad. So I don't know, but mid. She's okay, not great. C. Next up is Horizon, and oh, how the mighty have fallen. Not being able to aim or her gravity lift is huge. You can still pop bats on it, but not being able to beam people, and it was pretty much not counterable. It's put Horizon smack dab in the middle of all the legends. She still has the best passive in the game, and she's still very playable. She has the worst skins in the game as well, by the way, but her nerf, to me, was huge. So we're gonna put Horizon right in the middle, somewhere in C tier. We can bring her back probably with a buff, but right now she is where she is. Next up in our C tier is Caustic. The bottom of the defense legends, in my opinion. He definitely has a place. It's hard to push a Caustic building, traps, and all that nonsense. But the problem is, especially in pubs, everything is go, 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 go. Second round, it's only 3 squads left. Caustic has its limitations. I think he will always be a mid-tier legend. Kind of useful, very fun to play, especially when you get people caught in the gas and all that fun stuff. But I don't think he'll ever be amazing, but I don't think he'll ever be any worse than he is right now. Mid City. Watson, high risk, high reward, which is why she's in the middle of the C tier. You know, very good Watsons dominate, but she's a hard legend to play, hard to use her fences offensively. A lot of people just think, you just hole up in buildings, and that's just not the case. But until she becomes a little bit easier to learn and play, C tier. Closing out our C tier is banging. Her pick rating, her utility came up a lot because people find out that smoke kind of countered aim assist. But to me, she's still mid because her smoke is a hindrance to everyone else. If you're no feeling, that's fine. But her ult sucks, especially for what it is. It's a bunch of missiles that don't do damage. It's just to create space or to rotate. She's just okay. And I know Shiv plays her very well, but you ain't Shiv. So C, that's it. Before we start our B tier, if you are liking the video, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. Let me know what legends you will put where in the tier list in the comments below. Next up is Seer, who last season was S tier, second best legend in the game. Because his passive has to charge up and he's not able to scan as much as he used to, he's fallen off a bit. Still very strong. His ult is still extremely strong, very, very strong as a matter of fact. Probably one of the better third-party tools in the game. But Seer has taken a step back, and I'm, for one, am glad to see it because the scan meta, it hasn't went away, but it's not as prevalent as it was before. B. Listen, closing out the B tier is Bloodhound. They wanted scan legends, less powerful, and they succeeded in that. Now he's got a bird you got to follow around. His scan is definitely less useful, which really sucks, but he still has his place, specifically when you're trying to third party something in close spaces. He's still useful, but not nearly as strong. Closing out B tier, Bloodhound. A tier, man, this is flying by. Fuse. Listen, if you don't like Fuse, I question whether you even know how to play Apex Legends. He causes chaos. He is extremely strong. His knuckle cluster is an excellent third party, an excellent entry weapon. His ult could use some work, but Fuse is just so good. Put him with a movement character like Valk or something like that. Fuse, extra grenades. He's just causing chaos, people. He's really, really, really strong. And I hope that people start to realize this. Vantage. I know her voice lines are cringe, but she is really good. Everyone says her sniper doesn't do enough, but if it did more, she would be ridiculously overpowered. It can't be more powerful than a Sentinel or the other snipers. Excellent third-party weapon being that her sniper takes almost no skill to use. She has movement with her bat. You can identify what shields, how many people have on their teams, I should say. She is extremely strong. I debated about putting her in F, but she is up there. If you're not playing Vantage, learn how. She's really good. We haven't named a single support legend yet. It's because they're all really good. They're in A or S. Being able to craft banners even after expired is such a huge buff for support legends. And you know what? Shotguns also got a buff. So next up is Gibby. Buff shotguns, you know what that means? Bubble fights! But no, Gibby is still really strong. Close range R99 shotguns in a bubble fight is a hell of a lot of fun. He still has one of the better ults in the game that can actually do damage, unlike Bang. And of course, his arm shield saves lives. Gibby, Super A. Tied for most improved player from season 15 to season 16. Mirage. Mirage has always been really fun, but also really useless. They gave him a buff that when he reses someone invisible, whoever he reses gets invisibility for 3 seconds, which means you can start your heal. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that is huge. We're seeing a lot of Mirages. That is an excellent team utility, specifically if someone's not right in front of you. Mirage, well done. You're just good now. You've never been good. Also, Mirage Voyage is back. Most improved player, Mirage A. Newcastle, really, really good. Strong res and another support legend that can pick up banners even after they expire. That alone gets him in A tier, borderline S tier. Newcastle's res is very strong. His shield is really strong. His wall is okay. Newcastle, I give a lot of hate because I'm a lifeline main, but he's a really strong legend. You should learn to play. Closing out our A tier is Loba, and not because obvious reasons, because she's like a double support legend. Her bracelet seems to be working. She can craft banners when they're expired, but also get you unlimited loot, the gun you need, sights at any given moment because her ult becomes really quick. She's really, really strong, got some movement. Loba, A tier. S tier, cream of the crop. And first up, to many of you guys are surprised, Catalyst. I've been saying for months now, I think she's up next. I think that people don't know how to use her, but she is extremely strong. No one can control a building better than her. She can not only stop the door, but also put something that does damage down if you get through. Her wall is a good rotation tool. Catalyst is strong. I think that we're going to see a lot of people in ALGS and huge tournaments use her. I believe TSM has already switched to her. Listen, you ain't using Catalyst, you better start, because you need a Catalyst to counter a Catalyst, right? S tier. Next up, Lifeline. And I know a lot of people are going to give me crap for this one, but guess what? Just say you don't know how to play her. Being able to res your teammate, heal your teammate, and fight at the same time is huge. Just imagine, you can pop your bat while you're taking HP instead of doing both. Nobody pops a Phoenix kit in real life. It's unrealistic. He's still a support character. Lifeline is really strong. Just learn how to play her. We only got 2 left, people, in my vote for most improved player along with Mirage. Next up in our S tier is Pathfinder. Now, he's a skirmisher, which means he's able to scan care packages and see what's on them before they come down. But with Pathfinder, you get your ult right back immediately. So what's happening is, drop your zip line, scan a package, zip line right back. What it's making is a lot of fun for people. Pathfinder is so fun and so useful. If you want to get a 20 bomb, play a Pathfinder. If you just want to have a high damage game, play Pathfinder. If you need to rotate, play Pathfinder, because you also get increased zipline speed as well. Pathfinder is so good this season. Congratulations. He's been useless since like season 1. Congratulations, Pathfinder. You've done it. It gets lonely at the top. And closing out our season 16 Apex Legends tier list is Valkyrie, right where she left off last season. Listen, Valkyrie is a movement character. She is excellent for rotations, even after the nerfs. While you're in the air, you can scan people so you can land where people aren't. Choose your position. She's just the best, guys. She's just so strong. Every team, ranked, UBS, comp, ALGS, whatever, is probably should be running a Valk. And guys, this was so much fun. Like and subscribe to the video. I will see you guys in the next one, where my next video is going to be ranking every weapon in season 16. Where's the Nemesis going to fall? I think we already know, but I'll see you guys in the next one.